So thank you so much for joining me. I'd love to ask you just a few questions about your business. Maybe you can actually start a little bit about what you're focusing on, how much you're enjoying it, and let me know a little bit about that first.
It's actually a great thing, learning casting, like life casting from Gabriel. I think it was the one of the best decisions that I made. I never thought I'll do something like this, but there was only one thing in my mind that I want to do something artistic and something of my own, When I met Gabriel like 10 years back, my little one is 10 years now, and she's the one who did the casting for him when he was like about a month old. Things were different at that time, so I just passed. I was like, I might think about it later. And then when my second one born, that time I was home on my mat leave, so I thought, let's try this, because there were a few different things in my mind. Then this one took my attention because I thought it was something different. Not everybody is doing it. Secondly, I know that I'll be comfortable with the babies if I have to work with them. Not everybody is. Doing casting, I meet hundreds of people with the small babies. Seeing like their happy faces is everything for me. I never take it as a business. For like my every client, it's like they're like a family to me, and it like never ends just there, giving them a frame and we are over. I have their numbers. I send them messages when their kids' birthdays come over. I text them. So it goes on, right?
It's so much
it's really
more.
good.
Yeah.
So much more than just a business. Oh no, like if I won't be doing this, what would I do? So it's good.
So you really
I
enjoy
love
it. Yeah.
I do, yeah.
And is that the part that you like the best, is the people, or do you also enjoy the process of creating the work and finishing the work?
It's both the things actually. Because I'm a people person. I give them comfort. I don't make them feel like they're at somebody else's place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, making it when people appreciate your work. When they hear your prices, they be like, oh no, this is out of my budget, but they still leave you a comment saying, oh, but I like your work. It gives you a feel of happiness of that, okay, the things you're doing is good and people are liking it. And I like it too, yeah.
Yeah. And what sorts of challenges have you had along the way?
As I said, the beginnings, it was hard because you don't know what to do if the baby is crying. Sometimes you get panicked. They're crying a lot and then pulling, pushing, doing everything. I used to get nervous and panic. What if it doesn't come out good? Even right now, sometimes you face things, I know that parents won't be comfortable seeing their baby crying. Sometimes it's hard to deal with some people, but that is only for a moment, right? And then they'll be fine. Because babies when they cry, like sometimes for one reason or the other, it's just one of them. Not everybody is, as easy to go with. But yeah, these were the basic things that I usually feel
you
challenging.
Learn, how to deal with.
Again, every circumstances, everything, like it teaches you. You learn from it, right?
Mm-hmm. And how do you get clients now? It sounds like you have probably repeat clients.
I have many people who comes to me for their second, third babies, and I love that. Because that means they trust you, right? People be like, oh, I found somebody closer to my place, but no, I want to come to you because I know you, I believe in you, that you did it for my child earlier. So they trust you. Sometimes they even feel like the work that was done earlier wasn't as good as if I see the casting is not good, no matter if I have to do it 10 times, I'll do it. Doesn't matter. And sometimes I don't even charge, seeing people, like if they're tight in their budget, they can't pay too much, I just do it for them. I'll make money if this way or that way, but giving somebody something. And especially when somebody's like, oh no, I can't do this for this much, I'll always give them cheaper options. So most of my clients are returning, and I get many from the references.
From word of mouth.
People give reference from the family. Like I have a big family here, so they give references. So sometimes, because I keep my cards with me, if I see somebody pregnant, I hand it over to them. Okay, if you're interested, you can call me. So those are the main things. It's but moreover, it's the word of mouth. Yeah.
And you generally get people who don't know about this type of thing, it seems like they're really open to doing or exploring to get this done of their children or their babies. Like they like it.
Yeah, there are many people who don't even know this is happening, right? It's like I come from India. Until I was in India, I never know like this is happening. Even right now, people are doing there, but there are only few, and those are also in the big cities. But as you can see, many people are, immigrants here, and they haven't like seen those kind of things before, and they're back home or so. For my kids, I still see those little hands in the frame. You see, oh, they were like ever that little.
Yeah, it's completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So when they see it, they like it. And many people are there who are like, they're seeing it for the first time.
And have you considered, or have you done anything outside of just the baby hands and feet, or is it just that?
Yeah, I usually do adult castings too, the holding hands. I did it for couples. I did it for mother and daughter.
Oh, nice.
And there was one that I did. It was a whole family. I never did it that kind of casting, but I was like, okay, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
But it came out really good. The family loved it. And I also do for the pets as well, for the cats, for dogs. As the things come, you feel like you can do this. Because when any of my clients comes to me with a different type of frame that usually I don't make, that's the thing. I don't say no. If they show me the picture, I'd be like, okay, I'll do it.
And you have people come to your house and you go to others' houses?
I go as well. Yeah. I go like even hours, 2 hours. I went to Barrie, to London, to Hamilton, especially when it's winter and people don't, feel like taking the baby out and that kind of cold. Babies are still fine. You can calm them down a month, 2, 3 months. I think it's still fine. But when they're like 6, 7, 8 months, it's a little harder for them to go up as well. So I think at their own place, they feel comfortable. They're relaxed. They don't know. Like when they go out, sometimes they feel like, where are we? Who are these people?
Yeah, and they're more hesitant to cooperate unless they're and they're more familiar.
My kids will be cheering up the baby. My husband will be there, peekaboo or so. So I always call them over, get ready with the toys if I need your help.
That sounds great. It sounds like you have a beautiful business going. It sounds so nice.
It is actually. It is indeed. Yeah. I enjoy it.
Great. What advice would you give somebody who's considering starting this or who wants to start something like this?
So first thing, when I started my business, I haven't think about too much. I just took the decision and I started it. And I think that's the best way to do it. Like as I said, I knew that I'm a people person. I like babies. I can work with them. That's fine. You need to see that in you, like if you will be comfortable doing it, spending that much money, learning about it. You have to look for that too, if you'll be able to manage. Because it's not always that people will come over. Sometimes you have to go. I think you need to consider that too, that you have somebody, maybe a friend, or maybe you can plan at the time when the kids are not home, they're at school. So you definitely need somebody to look after your kids if you have at home. Sometimes the things get really frustrated. Seeing your castings not coming out good, the tips are not filled. Oh my God, I put it the wrong way. I should do this instead of that. There are many things. So not everybody can take that stress. Always try to take the new challenges if you are having any. Everything takes time, and I think you just have to go with the flow. It will be there for you. So when I look at your mom and I look at Gabrielle, I get so much positivity from her. I really admire her. I even tell her that, like she's amazing. Like when I see her work, even right now when she posts something, I'd be like amazed. So that's the thing. And look at her age, and that doesn't define her, right? Her work does. So she was a great help. Even right now, like throughout my way, she was like, anytime I need any kind of help, she'll be there.
Yeah,
I can call her anytime. So, and she just help you through the way. And then Another thing that I really like about her, because being new in the business, again, it's hard to get clients, but she was always, and I know that she was doing it to all the students of hers who were around, that she helped with the clients. If she gets somebody, and let's say she's closer to me, the person is closer to me, or any other client, any other student of hers, she'll just refer it to us. She never thought, and I know that not many people in the one who are in the same business does that. They don't. So I really, really appreciate that.
You don't advertise, you said. It's all word of mouth and some Instagram or some.
Mostly, yeah. I put my things on Instagram, so people see there too. Sometimes on Facebook. I think once or twice I might just drop my flyers over, but not many times.
Well, thank you so much. This was amazing.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. So great
Thank
to hear.
It was nice talking to you, Candice.
Thanks. You too. I hope to talk to you again soon.